Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you've not visited before, my name is Stephen and this is James Glen Car Sales. We use the channel to do walk-around videos of all the new stock that arrives into the garage, and today we've got this lovely Mercedes E-Class estate. There's also some car reviews as well. If you want to check those out, you can click the playlist up here. There's about 25 or so in the catalogue, and also we won't buy anycar.com, but we'd love to buy your car and for a great price as well. If you'd like to get a start on your valuation today, you can just click a wee link up here again, and we would love to give you a wee price to sell your car to James Glen Car Sales. And obviously, as it's YouTube, if you would like to subscribe, that would be fantastic, and you'll not miss any more stock updates or any more up and coming road tests when we get some nicer weather for a start. So today we've got this lovely 2016 plate, ULEZ compliant, because it is literally just on the cusp. But we are totally confident because we've double checked it with the ULEZ compliant calculator on the website. It's also very rare because it's an E350. Spencer, how many E-classes do we price that are a 3 litre V6, really?
Oh, for every 10 4-cylinders, you'll have one 6-cylinder.
And then it'll be too many miles, or it'll have too many owners.
Yep, or no spec.
So it's actually quite a sad story of why we actually got the chance to buy this car. The gentleman bought it last year as an approved Mercedes. We had a storm about 3 weeks ago, and unfortunately a big lump of rough cast was blown off the side of his house. The gentleman had stayed in the same house for 30 years, the same insurer for 30 years, and when he tried to claim for the rough casting damage, they declined it, which was pretty poor. But anyway, that then brought about the sale of this lovely E-Class, and thankfully we were given the opportunity to buy it, and now it's here. So it's a shame, a bit of a sad backstory, but nonetheless it is a lovely car, and it's nice to have one of these in stock because we've not had one in for quite a while.
Yep.
So let's get started with the condition. We'll start off at the front, we'll work our way around, we'll have a wee look in the boot, we'll move on to the driver's side, we'll look at all the touch points and everything, and see how the car's standing up. So first of all, take a good look at the bonnet. So a couple of small tiny little marks here just in the paint, but overall it is exceptionally clean. That applies to the bright work on the grills. We've also got the LED lights with the running lights, daytime running lights. Bumpers all nice and clean down here as well. And moving over to the passenger side, again a couple of very, very small marks just here, but I mean guys, they're super minor. You need to be very, very fussy to even spot that. And the top of the light lenses, these can start to go opaque through time, so it's nice to see that they're all nice and clean as well. So looking down the length of the passenger side, it's all nice and clean, no scratches, parking dents or any other paint damage. Oops. Wheel, just looking around the outer rim of the wheel, these are also the 19-inch upgraded wheels. No damage on this one, and the brake disc in the back there is nice and clean. The car has a matching set of premium Nexen tyres, which, believe it or not guys, Nexen are also now factory fit tyres on certain Porsche models.
And Audi.
And Audi now as well.
And Audi now as well.
So certainly Nexens have come on a long way. It did need, the original front tyres were cracked in outer edge, so we replaced them, and one of the tyres in the back was already a Nexen with about 6mm tread on it, so we kept that one on. We replaced one on the other side with another Nexen, so we got a nice matching set, because it's OCD central in here. We hate mismatching tyres, and we hate budgets as well. Yep. So anyway, I digress. Looking down the length of the car from the back, there's nothing to ask Spencer to highlight in the camera, it's all nice and clean. Yep. The wheel on the outer rim, no damage, and the brake disc in the back there again, all nice and clean as well. When we wee peek in through the driver's side, we can see we've got the electric memory seats, and the passenger gets memory as well. I've also thought that was
a bit odd.
It's a bit pointless.
Why did your passenger need to have a memory seat on it?
Exactly. However, it has memory for both driver and passenger, which is nice because we're actually seeing some modern cars, Merc included, where the passenger seat doesn't even have height adjustment. In fact, worse than that, remember the one that didn't have the lumbar adjustment?
Yep. Behind
the knees on the passenger side?
Oh, that was an EQA.
EQA?
Yep.
That's right. In fact, I think that was one of the Vicky bought. Sorry, sis. But yeah, it looks almost, when you see it, it's almost like there's two separate two different types of seats.
As if the seat came out of a different car. As if they were, oh, oops.
This is the ultimate cost cutting. So yeah, memory seats and a nice brushed aluminium entry plates there as well. We've gone to the back. Just make sure that there's no dents in the leather from kiddie seats, anything like that. Nice and spacious in the back there as well, and you've got your extended storage in the back of the seats. Have a look at the roof as well, Spencer, because this is one place that people very rarely pay any attention to, and this is where you can find dents because things fall out of the trees, especially when we've got storms and stuff. So all nice and clean up here, no dents, and it's all been machine polished up here as well. And we've got the big panoramic roof which has a tilt slide feature, so this comes right up and over the glass, opening up the inside.
That makes it, I think.
You have a sunroof. I'm not too fussed about sunroofs, to be honest.
You need to, it's just that one day we get sunshine.
Yeah, and hope that it's not all seized up because it's been closed all winter. So obviously, power opening tailgate, which is really, this opens in sync with the tailgate, which is really cool.
Yep.
And it's also got this we get didgeridoo, which is like a storage. How would you describe that?
It's for your shopping, so you can put it, it's elasticated.
Yeah, but this, so it's this here, you can move this back and forward, so that you can jam your shopping bags in the back and it doesn't roll back and forward.
Yeah,
that's a handy wee feature. Have a look under there, it's a wee bit extra storage as well. Tyre compressor and your first aid kit. Just close that over.
This is what my
See, look. See? That's cool.
This is what we wire. This.
Oh, alright guys, sorry, you'll just need to finish the rest of the video. Tilt the telly over a wee bit. Parking sensors in the back, reverse camera as well, just here. If you give it a little double tap, hopefully that'll...
A double tap?
Yeah, it's just... Try that, here. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All the technology.
No idea.
Have another wee I didn't want to say that. Have a wee peek in the back there. And we'll get a wee look down the length of the driver's side. Nope, no annoying pattern dents, no scratches, scrapes. Wheel free from damage again on the back. Brake disc in the back there, all nice and clean. And if we just have a good look down the length of the driver's side from the front. Again, moving around this camera, paint depth gauge as we do with all the cars that we buy in. Obviously we can't take the bumpers because they're plastic, and it measured the same paint depth all the way right round, confirming.
You're still in it, you're still in it.
I'm still in it,
Yeah,
just. So very, very rare to have a car of this age with no paintwork.
Yep.
Moving on to the inside, touch points around about the door pull, door handle, switches and everything, all literally as new condition. I'll just move out the way and let you have a wee look at that seat, Spencer. Just check the bolster on the outside, the base and the backrest.
Lovely.
Okay. And the steering wheel, again, we're always looking at this position here. Don't want it to be all shiny, but the kind of 1 to 2 o'clock position. Nice and matte all the way right round. And we'll give it a wee start, like hear it. 66,656 miles currently. We've got our heated seats, high beam assist, sunroof, auto-dim mirror, electric dual zone climate control.
Ambient lighting, which you can change the colour of. Not as crazy as the new ones, but it goes yellow to as now blue and white.
I thought it was only 2 colours.
No, 3.
3 colours?
This is what they said, it was like polar, sunrise, and then kind of the third one. It was fancy names they gave them.
And electric steering column adjustment.
Yep.
Which is bizarrely satisfying. Paddle shifters, but just it's very, very unfussy in here. But I would say this generation of E-Class is really, really well made.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this is the same generation as E63 that we all liked.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is sort of peak me. The newer ones are fancier with the lights, but
baubles. Yeah. So let's have a wee peek under the bonnet. Yeah, I would rather have a finer feeling crafted interior than extra light bulbs personally, but that's just my age.
You like a Philips Hue.
Yeah, okay, well that's nice, that's different. So 3 litre V6, obviously turbo diesel, 230 horsepower?
260, I think.
Is it 260? 260. Buckets of torque.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of nice grunty torque to shove you along without having to rev the knackers off it. And it works really well with the smooth automatic gearbox, obviously because you don't get these in a manual anyway. Fuel economy will be around about 40ish depending on how you drive it, but it's just the smoothness of the running of these things, because the 4-pot diesel in a Merc is pretty rough.
There are a lot of issues with the 4-pot.
The 2.1 was not bad, but it was just really
It was a startup.
agricultural.
Yeah, there's that shake it does, and you think,
Yeah, and it does it again when you switch it off as well.
Yeah.
So there we are, guys. It is such a nice opportunity. It's so nice to have one of these, because we just haven't had one for such a long time. Nice mileage. Oh, full and complete Merc history, all the way right through. And obviously the fact that it was sold as an approved, used just in summer last year. The cab would have been what, 8 years old, 9 years old?
9 years old.
9 years old.
Yeah, it's 10 years old this year.
So for a 9-year-old Merc to feature on a Merc forecourt, I think goes some way in confirming that it is something quite special. If you're looking for a price for your part exchange, give us a wee shout on either in the comments, or you can click the link in the description below. That'll take you through the website. Or if you want a wee quote for finance, we can help with that as well. And before the camera starts pointing at my shoes, we'll sign off with a wee point up here to a video you might find of interest. And also please do consider subscribing, as I said earlier, and you can do that by clicking the James Glen logo here. And we'll see you in the next, hopefully less squinty video. Thanks.